see it from Reykjavik. It's on the left side, but it's quite far. It's 100 kilometers by, if we go by boat. By car it's even more. Snæfellsjökull is the name of this glacier. It's in the peninsula of Snæfellsnes. So today, no, we don't see it. And it's the beginning of the book, A Journey to the Center of the Earth, from the French writer Jules Verne. They made many movies from this book, British movies, American ones, from other countries also. So in the book, some travelers from Germany, they come to Iceland, they meet a guide here, and they go all the way to the top of the glacier. And it's also a volcano. You know, most glaciers in Iceland, they have volcanoes under the ice. So then they enter the volcano all the way to the center of the earth, not exactly, but to Italy. According to the book, we have a shortcut from Snæfellsjökull volcano to Stromboli in Italy. So if you want to go to Italy, you know where to go. Snæfellsnes, and then go to the center of the earth. And here we have a beautiful mountain in front of us. We don't see the top because it's cloudy, but we almost see the top. It's 3,000 feet, so it's a bit more than 900 meters. Esja is the name, E-S-J-A. It's a beautiful name. Some Irish people used to live there, and one woman was named Esja there, but probably she took the name from the mountain. The mountain was already named like this before them. I'm talking about the 9th century when people moved to Iceland, and some of them were Irish. So this Esja, it's a very popular hike. From Reykjavik, it's only, you see, 20 minutes drive, and then it's 2 hours hike all the way to the top. 2 hours, but maybe less for some people, because every year we have a race. Every year in summer, actually this Sunday. On Sunday, there's a race to the top of Esja, and the winners, they do it in less than 20 minutes to reach the top. That's quite fast. But there are many different kind of races during this day, and some of them are 77 kilometers long. So they go 7 times up and down Esja. So this is a bit extreme, but so everyone can enjoy it. So if you like running, come on Sunday at Esja. The top is very flat. It was because this mountain is a result of many volcanic eruptions during the Ice Age. So everything was covered by ice. And then the magma accumulated under the ice, and when the glacier melted, it was the Ice Age, the Mount Esja was finally rebuilt. And yes, the top is flat because of the ice, and the shape of this mountain is also because of the ice of the glaciers. They were carving the mountains, and that's why on the other side there is a fjord, a beautiful fjord like we find in Norway. You know, Norway has many fjords, but also Iceland. All around the country, except the south coast, we have fjords. So this one is named Hvalfjordur, the fjord of the whales, Hvalfjordur, and it's one of the longest fjords in the country, more than 30 kilometers of water from the Atlantic Ocean that goes inland. So no fjord for us, because I'm not going to forget this time to turn. So the next roundabout I will leave the road number 1. As we reach 300 meters, it's then very difficult for the trees to grow for any kind of vegetation, and that's why you see some trees at the bottom of the mountain for the first 200 meters, and then no trees at all. Of wood. Horses on the left side, you see a few horses, so you will see many horses along the way because we have many farms in the countryside, especially here in the Golden Circle area. We will be in the countryside. A very famous man was living here, a very famous Icelandic writer. Icelanders, they love to write. A lot of them read books, of course, but many of them also write books. We say that we have 10% of the population, 10% of Icelanders who publish a book during their life. So they love to write. You know, we have very long winters, so they need to find something to do. So many artists, not only writing but also painting, music, musicians, and a lot of other things. For the long months of winter, it's great to have some occupations. Dark months of winter. Yeah, long winter and dark. Yeah, winter here is from October to April, when the weather is not the best, and from November to January, 3 months of darkness. We have some daylight, of course, but not so much. So this man was Halldór Laxness, that was his name, and he even got the Nobel Prize of Literature. So the only Nobel Prize ever won by an Icelander was from him. And he was living in this little white house that we see now on the right side of the road. We will see in a few seconds. So he built this house in the 50s, just here, on the right side, right here, now. Yeah, this is the house. So Halldór Laxness was living here until 1998, because then it's when he died, so 24 years ago, and it's now a museum about his books, about the literature he left behind. So everyone in Iceland knows Halldór Laxness, of course. Where we stop in the cafe, there is a small cafe, and they sell many books from him, if you want to have a look. So let's go now to Þingvellir. We are now finally in the countryside. It's what I love. And we have only 20 minutes to Þingvellir. A few places in Iceland where we can ski. Most of them are in the north, because we have much more snow in the north of the country. In some places in the north, like Akureyri or the Westfjords. Here in the south, especially in the southwest, not so much snow. But sometimes, yes, like last winter, we were lucky with a lot of snow. So there are two mountains not so far from Reykjavik where it's possible to go skiing. So one of them there on the left, you see the metallic structures up there, the ski lifts. But it's not, of course, as good as in the Alps, because it's very small, first of all. There is no tree here, so it's very windy. The snow is not the best quality, but sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's good enough. A lot of people have some fun here. But for the ones who really enjoy skiing and they want to have a great time, they prefer to go to the north of Iceland, where it's much better, or even better to go abroad to Norway or Sweden or where they have so much snow and beautiful forests there, or to the Alps, of course. The best places to ski in Europe: Norway, Sweden, Finland, or the Alps. So it's also possible to do it in Iceland, but it's not very popular. So don't come to Iceland for skiing in winter. This is not. This is a mistake. Yeah, just to let you know. No, but come for the beautiful scenery, the ice caves, the northern lights. That's why people visit Iceland in winter. Now skiing is not popular. We prefer swimming. So swimming is something we love because we have swimming pools everywhere. And the most popular sports are handball and football. The two sports the kids love to practice, to play. Handball is very popular in the Nordic countries, like in Denmark, Sweden, Norway. They're always the best teams in the world when it's not France. And Iceland is one of the best also. And football is very popular everywhere in Europe, and especially here in Iceland. So they're not so much into the winter sports like skiing or ice hockey. No, that's not something we do a lot here. So from now we can see some sheep, some lambs and sheep. So if you see some animals in the fields around in the grass, they are the sheep. We have 1 million of them. You know, Icelandic lambs, if you like to eat lamb, if you're not a vegetarian, I recommend to try lamb. Icelandic lamb is very good. And we also have them for the wool. Icelandic wool is great, very insulating the people from the cold and also from the rain. It's kind of waterproof. Icelandic wool, great quality. So we have a few of them outside. They can go wherever they want from the farms because they are free, roaming free during the whole summer from end of May until middle of September. So they have more than 3 months of freedom. And we have to be careful when we drive because they can be in the middle of the road, they can just cross the road at the last second. So that's why this is the lamb, the sheep are the most dangerous animals in Iceland because they can just be in the middle of the road. So this is the reason why. But we have daylight, 24 hours of daylight, so it's easy to see them. You see many of them now on the right side. One mother with she has 3. Usually they have only 2. Usually we see 3 of them, so 2 young ones, 2 lambs, and 1 mother taking care of them during the summer. And you see some geese, and we have geese, swans, many birds also in these kind of fields.